After months of working out and seeing huge strength gains across the board, I've hit a major snag. You see, I've never been strong in the chest. So when I started, I could barely do a pull-up. And now I'm doing pull-ups with a 25-pound plate. When I started doing deadlifts, I started at 70 pounds. And now I'm doing 170 pounds for 12 reps. This one body part has lagged for me. It has been a battle every week to add a rep or two or weight. And I've even gone back, watched videos on form, dropped the weight, leaned into the stretch, tried to maximize time under tension, anything to get my strength up on my chest and get my numbers moving up. And that got me thinking, am I doing something wrong? I'm following a 3-day per week push-pull legs routine. And that means every week I have one push exercise, one pull exercise, and one leg exercise. That's not a lot of volume. And so if any workout is bad, it's a whole nother week before I get another chance to get in the gym. The dark side of working out only 3 days a week is that every rep matters, especially if you only hit a muscle group once a week. Hold up, I don't think I drove this point home. I have struggled with incline bench and bench press in general my whole life. I've never been super strong on those lifts. Even in high school gym class, when we would do a day in the weight room, I never looked forward to, I tried to stay away from the bench press because I was never super strong on it. And so when I started lifting again, I started at like 115 pounds, and week after week, I got a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger. And my goal is 225 pounds. When you get up in the morning, when you step into the gym, you should have a goal. Sometimes some men want to climb mountains, some men want to move mountains. And for me, I want to lift 225 pounds on incline bench. And maybe that's a lofty goal, and maybe I won't get there, but that's where I want to try to go. And so every week I try and push for another rep or another 5 pounds, and eventually I want to try and get there. So let's get back to the video. All right, we are back in the home gym today, chest day, another opportunity for another rep, another 2 reps, or to add some weight. I've got to make every set count today. This is important. Come here, let's check this out. All right, so the way I have this set up is if I can't get the weight back up to the bar on incline bench, I have the safety bars set up ready to go to lay the weight down on if I need to. And this is super important, especially if you want to train to failure, especially if you're training by yourself in the gym or at home, that you have a way to unload the weight safely. I've already got my warm-up set in, so let's jump in. All right, so we got one extra set over last week, so I'll take it. I'm committed to doing this for the long term, so one extra rep every week, eventually I'll be ready to go up in weight. So little bits of progress at a time is how you stack up some big wins. I'm real happy with getting in an extra rep. All right, let's go. One of the things that really helps push closer to failure, and I'm guilty of this, and beginners are guilty of this, is taking your full rest periods. So 3 minutes on your compound lifts are ideal for coming back and hitting your subsequent sets fresh each time, and pushing closer to failure. If you start taking your full rest periods, you'll notice you get in that extra rep or two. It's the next day and I am sore today. I can feel it in my shoulders, I can feel it in my chest, especially as I move around. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm probably somewhere between a 2 and a 3. 10 being like I can't move my arms and chest. 1 being I don't know that I worked out yesterday. So that's exactly right where I want to be, right in that kind of mildly sore range. If you're struggling with a lift, drop the weight, make sure you're going through the full range of motion with good form. Take that full 3 minutes rest. Come back on sets 2, 3, 4, a little more fresh, get that extra rep or two, and then over the weeks and weeks, that will help you push past plateaus and help those stubborn lifts finally start to see some progress. And lastly, train to failure. If you're struggling on a lift and it's safe to do so, train to failure. So that's all I got for this video. If you found that helpful, drop a comment. I want to know what lifts you're struggling with. And if you found this video helpful, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.